Hello, chat.
Hi there! It's been a little while, huh?
Yes, it has.
Well, suddenly I'm like a little awkward. Like I'm alone in this apartment with you. It's a little awkward. I'm just gonna say hi, everybody.
Well, it's not just any apartment. It's my apartment because you're helping me move into my apartment.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Mephiles the Dark. Sonia, Sonic is dying in Soliana. Please see him.
Oh, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He'll be totally fine.
He almost dies all the time.
Exactly. We're all totally used to it.
I thought y'all were going to a motorcycle museum. Far more pressing things have been going on.
We can't exactly go to a museum. Shadow's gonna move into this new apartment. It's totally empty.
Far more pressing matters have been going on.
Not to mention, I bought you a whole bunch of gifts.
Why?
Well, like a housewarming.
This isn't a house, it's an apartment.
Well, yes. Okay, a home warming.
Thank you, Star Sims Universe. Blues became a Super Hedgehog bro before the stream.
Oh, congratulations! That's amazing. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but that's amazing.
The Super Hedgehog bro tier is one of the tiers of the channel memberships for the channel.
I'm not really into that nerd stuff, you know?
So when someone wants to become a channel member, they will need to select one of the tiers.
Like on a cake?
I can't explain in further detail.
Like on a wedding cake with the tiers?
No. Like tiers of prestige on a subscription service.
Again, I'm not really interested in that whole nerd
service.
thing. I got you a whole bunch of housewarming gifts.
Thank you.
You know, like a strudel maker, an egg boiler, a Roomba.
What?
Just all the essentials.
A strudel maker.
A strudel maker. They're amazing.
For making strudels.
Have you ever had a strudel maker
I don't
before?
eat strudel.
Well, you will once you have a strudel maker.
No, it's not one of the things I eat.
What are you talking about? Everybody loves strudel.
What was the other thing? An egg boiler.
Oh, yeah! It makes a hard-boiled egg for you.
I don't eat eggs.
But they go into little slots.
Eggs aren't one of the things I eat.
You're funny. Everybody likes a boiled egg.
Those aren't one of the things I eat.
And who doesn't like a strudel?
What does the Roomba do?
Oh, it's like a thing.
Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Bought. Sonia, where did you get the money?
Oh, well, I mean, technically I didn't buy it. It's just stuff from around the house because Mom has like 3 of everything. Because, you know, we used to have a lot more money.
I see.
But technically I did buy some of the things. You know, I still have an allowance.
So you're far poorer now.
Well, poor is probably not the right word.
Because of what a terrible person did to you and your family.
We're not going to talk about that, Shadow. Thank you, Roly Poly. Hi, Sonia. Did you find a job and rent a suite? Okay, no, I do not technically have a job right now, but I am technically still given an allowance, so I don't really need one.
I suppose not.
Thank you, Andrew. Shadow, did you enjoy the 4th of July? Said Tangle. That's a very good question.
I did enjoy the 4th of July.
I like all the fireworks. They don't celebrate it at home, but honestly, I just like the fireworks.
That's right, you're not from the United States of America.
Some people have the fireworks anyway.
Being from America is... honestly, it's sad that other people don't get to experience being from America.
I feel like I'm not losing any quality of life for not being American. I feel like no damage was done.
By the way, Sonia.
Yes,
do
Shadow?
you know what your uncle is doing?
No. Why are we talking about him? I thought we were going to be moving some things in here.
No, because your uncle, who presumes to title himself as my father.
Yes, we choose not to talk about that.
He is currently cohabitating with Rouge's mother. And it's creeping everyone out.
Oh, that's, yeah, Rouge. You know how I feel about her.
Especially after those pictures leaked because of Charmy.
Not going there. Thank you, Andrew. Sadly missed the fireworks, nor did I celebrate it. Well, don't worry. There's always next year. The beautiful thing of the 4th of July is it comes around on an annual basis.
Every single year there is a 4th of July.
Exactly, an annual thing. That means every year. But you know, for the longest time, I thought that meant monthly.
What?
Thank you, Elliot. Hello, you two. Hope Sonia can help Shadow out. Help him and Roach had a falling out. Sonia, he needs a friend to comfort him. He's been sad. You look pretty today. Thank you very much. You're so kind. And thank you, Roly Poly. One day we shall all be Americans. Well, that would be a little concerning, but we're not gonna go there.
Are you suggesting some kind of imperialist conquest? Because I don't think that would be legal.
We're not gonna go there.
No.
We're gonna talk about you've been sad, and you shouldn't be.
No, I've been fine.
Obviously, you're totally fine. Obviously.
You're familiar with Dr. Eggman.
Yes, I am.
The doctor forced me to make a Tinder account.
There he is!
Thank you, Doctor. Dear God, Shadow, how can you stand her voice?
You know, he would not be the first man to say that about me, but I can't help it.
It's fine.
What am I supposed to do? Talk a different way? Change myself?
I never complained.
My mother always told me, Sonia, you're perfect the way you are. And although she was lying to me, it still means something.
Thank you, Supersonic Stud.
That's an interesting username.
English or Spanish? English, obviously. It's the language I'm speaking right now.
No hablo español.
What kind of question is that? Thank you, Omega.
Oh,
Shadow, what are you doing at designation Sonia's domicile?
This is Shadow's
This is my
apartment.
domicile, Omega!
No, I would never step on anybody's toes.
This is my domicile. This is my
Please
apartment.
tell me you're not letting the robot move in.
You wouldn't want to live here.
Well, why not? It's beautiful. Look at this view.
No, but it's not ground floor. He would fall through and go to the bottom.
I think you're making excuses.
He would not be able to go into this building. There's a weight limit on every floor, and he weighs several tons.
Does Rose's apartment not have the weight limit?
No, that's a better constructed building than this one.
I'm just gonna have to choose to believe you. Thank you, Vincent. Sonia has a beautiful voice and laugh. Well, thank you very much, Vincent. I appreciate that a lot. I do. Oh, thanks, Elliot. Ignore the boss, Sonia. The doctor is just a hateful person. Your voice is wonderful, and I hope you don't mind that I pay for you guys to stream together. Oh, thank you. I'm glad somebody wanted me back on the show.
Yes.
Omega's pretty mad at you, by the way.
Omega, it's about where I could find based on my salary.
Well, it's a pretty amazing view for... Thank you, Flame King. Your voice is great, Sonia. Well, thank you. How much for a kiss? Well, I'm not gonna kiss you. I'm not that kind of girl.
You don't kiss people?
Not...
I'm certain you've kissed me before.
I'm not... He's asking me to kiss him. I don't even know him. What if I don't like him? What if he's not cute? I don't know.
Oh, he was asking for a kiss.
I
For
believe
him.
so. Well, I don't really want to. So, anyway, shall I go and get some stuff, or...?
When have you told... Has anyone told your uncle to stop doing what he's doing?
I don't really talk to him very much. Mom hates him.
I see. Do you hate him as well?
No, he's just kind of foolish.
I see. His foolishness is affecting the quality of life for other people. He needs to be stopped.
Well, what's he doing wrong? I don't understand. If he's happy...
He's cohabitating with Rouge's mother.
Okay, but so what? They're probably both about the same age.
I don't know. How old is your uncle?
I don't know, I want to say 70? I don't know.
There is a significant yet not problematic gap.
Well, that's their business, Shadow. What am I supposed to do?
That's not the problem.
What is the problem?
The problem is that they're cohabitating.
What
And
is
also
she?
a bee called Charmy took all these photos.
Oh, God! What are you showing me that for? What is wrong with you, you creep?
No, it's because a creepy bee called Charmy started giving
And you
these to
showed
everyone.
me their poison. What is wrong with you?
You need to tell them to stop.
I'm telling you to stop.
Thank you, Omega. I do not approve of this cohabitation.
Which cohabitation? I'm not living here. If you're talking about my uncle and whoever Rouge's mother is, I don't know.
I don't really remember what her name was.
Oh my God, this is not very
Rouge only
weird.
ever talked about her
But
as
I
her
want
mother.
to just let your robot know I do not live here. I still live with my mother at home.
Yes. I didn't really invite you to live here either. This is a studio apartment. There's not really space for two people.
Exactly. What I look like I'm getting married here? No.
This would not be a suitable wedding venue.
Especially
Again,
not to someone who takes pictures like that of my uncle.
no, these were taken by a bee
And
called
why are you
Charmy.
still showing them to me?
No, because this is what's going on. And you need to tell your
Shadow,
uncle to
put
stop.
that away!
All right, I have put it away.
Do you promise? Yes, I promise, Omega, please.
Your uncle needs to be
Is
stopped.
that the bee in question? The one tagged being in all caps?
Yes.
Well, why did he do that?
He calls himself a Sigma.
Oh no. I think I know these boys. I dated one. It was really awful. Word to all the ladies here. Never date a boy who says he's Sigma. Or says he has Res. Meant for you and Shadow to kiss. Well, I mean... We never really talked about how sad you are, and I feel like they're taking advantage
not
of you.
sad.
Okay, fine, $10.
Yes, fine. I'm not sad.
Thank you for Polly.
Rouge doesn't have enough power to make me sad.
You Flash, Tails, and Sonia, both kids. I'll have you know I am 18 years old. I am not a kid. I'm just disturbed.
Exactly, you're not a child, but anyway. Rouge doesn't have the power to make me sad. People don't have the right to say that I'm sad. Rouge has not made me sad.
Well, she made you mad. I see that. What happened?
Rouge has not affected
Did
my
she
emotions.
throw you out?
No, I left. Rouge has not affected my emotions. She does not hold that much sway over how I... No. No.
Thank you. What does that say? Courage. Thank you, courage. Question for Sonia. Do you find a man who is trying to commit murder attractive asking for a friend? Well, no, not exactly.
I'm
That's
trying
not-
to track that guy down to kill him. He's a dangerous criminal.
Oh, so it's like a work thing. It's not like because
I've decided it's a work thing, yes.
you decide. Oh.
I have a certain level of freedom in choosing targets.
Right, but we're not gonna talk about that. Obviously not. Oh, thank you, Cece. Turles. Why did you binge buy so many guns afterwards? After what? Like,
After leaving, because leaving Rouge's apartment means I will have more space for my collection.
in this little place? I doubt it. Her apartment's way bigger than this.
No, but that entire wall on that side is going to be a gun rack.
Thank you, Elliot. Shadow, stop showing Sonia those photos. Gross, bro. I know, right?
It is
Terrible.
gross. That's why you need to make your uncle stop.
Well, it's his business. I just don't want to see him. What could possibly be wrong with him being happy? Thank you. Madam the Dark. Shadow Silver had grown into the son you wanted.
That is very, very hard to believe.
And we're not talking about that.
He's from the future. He is totally irrelevant.
I believe you. Thanks, Flame King.
His existence is not guaranteed. I'm certain of that much.
I'll go with that. Thank you, Flame King. Deal, I think you guys are cute together. Shadow thinks you're a good person. Your singing is beautiful. Well, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. Well, pucker up, Buttercup. Get off! That's quite enough!
Okay.
Is that okay? Bring it out that. That
Thank
was
you, Night
that was
Fury Lover
too
31.
far.
Shadow, you have been extra violent lately. You went after Jet and Scourge for no reason, ever since you left Rouge. Is it just that, or has Chuck's engagement also contributed?
Why does my uncle
Those
bother you?
events do not bother me. My behavior is not being influenced by anything that has happened to me lately. Thank you, Demarley. Hi, Sonia. Great seeing you and hearing your lovely laugh again.
Oh, thank you. You're a doll. You really are. You're a doll. But right now, there's somebody in the chat here saying you beat him up for no reason. He's just a bird, and you know birds are defenseless. They're known for being very weak.
There is always a good reason to beat up that bird.
Shadow, they have hollow bones.
He was bothering Tails and wouldn't leave his house.
Beating up a bird is like beating up a baby.
What?
They're very feeble.
Like a baby?
Pretty much, yeah, they have hollow bones.
Thank you, WizKid16. Do y'all think I should go back with my ex-girlfriend?
That very much
No,
depends.
you shouldn't.
It depends, right?
If you have been wrong,
Can I answer the
then
question?
you should not.
Okay, this feels like it's very telling. We will get back to that. In my opinion, WizKid, it depends exactly why you broke up. If there was a good reason, like one of you had to go to a different school or get a different job somewhere, then absolutely. If it was because of bad blood, then no. Thank you, CC Turles. Jet deserved it, Sonia. He deserved all of it. Well, I don't believe that. He's just a bird.
Mostly, it was me abiding by the rules of chat. They donated and told me to
Well,
beat him
maybe
up
they
more.
don't understand. Birds are very feeble.
I'm not sure I believe you. He seems like one of the most durable people I've ever met.
Birds can fight their way out of a wet paper bag.
He seems like the most durable thing I've ever seen. His only weakness is his Achilles heel.
Well, I don't know about that. Thank you, Elliot.
The
Shadow.
Achilles tendon of his leg is the only thing that can hurt him.
Don't be a jerk. Be a gentleman with her. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I'm glad you're on my side, Elliot. I really appreciate that a lot. Not everyone always is, and I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Rewrite Shadow. Hey, Shadow, different universe silver here. Want to take my triplets? Sonia, do you want them? They are crying right now. No, thank you.
No,
I am not ready to be a mom.
I do not want your children. I don't want any children.
Neither do I. I'm not feeling like that's something I want. And after watching my complete disaster of my own family. Thank you, Mini Tails. Sonia's voice is good. Unlike you, Egghead, you're literally the most annoying person in the entire universe, so shut the hell up, Egg. Well, thank you, Mini Tails. Thank you for backing me up there.
So you're not going to do anything about Chuck?
If my uncle is happy, and he sure looks happy, then no. Why would I want to stop him being happy?
But he shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
Why not? They look like they're both enjoying themselves.
Fine, we won't even talk about them.
I don't understand what the problem could possibly be. Doesn't that make you and Road like family?
No, because
Then you guys could be like brother and sister. It'd be really nice. When you think about it, you'd be like,
let's not
why?
talk.
You'd be like a stepbrother.
You're right. We shouldn't talk about this.
Well, I would kill for no good stepbrothers who back me up like you back her up. I'd kill
You're right.
for it.
You're right. We shouldn't talk about it at all.
No, we should because you should see it as a good thing.
Thank you, Demarley. Hey, Sonia, have you ever felt jealous of Sonic having superpowers and you don't? And if you wanted superpowers, what would you want to have?
Oh. Well, I'm thinking that maybe something like Superman. You know, a little bit of everything. A little bit of flying, a bit of super speed, super strength. Does that count? Can I say maybe like Superman, like Supergirl?
That seems...
And no, I do not feel jealous of Sonic. Why would I? He was a bit of a bum.
Demarley did say superpowers, plural. So I think that is a legitimate answer.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to have a good stepbrother or stepsister if I could. If my mom found somebody, and let's say it was the dad of my friend, I'm assuming like a close friend, and he was becoming a stepbrother, well, I would be overjoyed.
Would you call that a normal response?
Well, probably a mature one.
Would other responses be strange or skewed from what would be normal behavior?
Well, do you like Rouge? Like, is she your friend?
No.
She's not your friend.
We are work colleagues.
And you live with her, even though you didn't like her.
I don't live with her anymore. I'm moving in here.
But I assumed you guys were so close. You always slept together. And, I always thought it was a little weird, but you told me it wasn't like that, so I believed you.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. Quick recap, Sonia. Shadow realized Rouge was lying to him about the nature of their roommateship.
Wait, what do
This
you mean?
revelation was coincidentally had during a forced gathering with him, Rouge, Chuck, and Rouge's mother, Crystal. Now, Shadow has been extra volatile ever since, so be careful. Child of the Moon, I feel like there's some leaps in logic there.
Well,
I don't believe those things are related in any way.
I'm just gonna answer a thing here, and I'm gonna
seems
circle
very biased.
back. Thank you, Cumber. Wish me luck, Shadow, on my date with Princess Elise. Well, congratulations on getting a date. Finally,
I
somebody
don't
with
know
something
that person.
straightforward. Something
good luck.
straightforward. That would be nice. But congratulations on scoring a date with a princess. We're not so easy to win. When I was a princess, anyway.
Has that changed how easy you are, too?
No, I'm not saying any such thing. I'm just saying.
That was implicit by the way you
No,
structured the sentence.
I understand it sounded weird. Listen, I'm gonna circle back to that other thing that moon person said.
No, that's unnecessary.
Well, yeah, she did say be careful. But I'm gonna say, who liked who?
That was a very biased account.
Can I ask you something a little personal? You promise not to get mad?
Fine.
Did you not realize you were dating her and you accidentally were?
We were never dating.
Okay, fine then. So you should be happy to be her brother.
That's disgusting.
Okay, well, you say so. It's only disgusting if you say it is.
Thank you, Vincent. Don't listen to that egghead, Sonia. Your voice is very beautiful, and your boots are lovely.
Oh, well, thank you. You and Elliot are very kind. There's a couple of other people, like Minnie Tails. A bunch of kind people in here. And Shadowlane wants to marry you. That's a little concerning.
No, I have orders from work not to get married and settle down. I'm supposed to go on Tinder dates.
Oh, do not use Tinder. Oh, no.
It is a work requirement that the doctor set up that I have to use Tinder.
I'm not sure that's legal.
That doesn't really matter to him.
Anyway, it's only weird if you say it's weird.
He made me pose with a dead fish.
Things are... What?
And then green screened me onto a boat.
Sonic was
To
not
try and
lying
imply
about
that
him
I
being
have a
crazy.
fishing hobby. I don't have a fishing hobby. That was pure invention of the doctor's.
Well, it's okay. I mean, if he gave you a fish picture, you're not gonna win any dates anyway, so you won't notice any difference.
I have 400 likes to look through.
Okay, fine, Mr. Brown. 400 likes. I have 400 likes. Thank you, Elliot.
No, but it's terrible because that means I have to scroll through them because the doctor gave me the premium package on this stupid app.
Nicer problems to have, mister. Thank you, Elliot. You're always a princess to me, Sonia. I'm a huge fan. Oh, well, thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. And I want to let you know that even if... I'm not saying you did, so don't get mad. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that even if you did have something of a could be considered possibly slightly maybe romantic thing with your roommate who may have not been a roommate but probably was still a roommate, because I'm not judging anything, but if anything did happen of that nature, which I'm saying it may or may not have, then it's okay and you can get over it.
So you agree that perhaps if the living situation I was previously in was not quite what it was advertised to be to me, according to most social standards.
One thing, what does advertised mean in this context here? I'm a little... If you could just explain what you mean.
A person saying, you will live here and it will be like this, and then it's not what they said it would be.
That very much depends on what they said it would be and what it was. Thank you, Lightning Tiger. So you may have to have another word with Manic. He's been hitting on Amy again. He should lay off! He's the reason I don't have any friends left. It's all his fault! Oh, thank you, Child the Moon. Rose refused to label their relationships anything other than roommates, and Shadow didn't know any better. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I thought only guys did that. I didn't realize girls did that to guys.
So
that's a little unusual.
my understanding now?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Roommates is not an official term, which is socially acceptable and totally normal.
I am so sorry. No, it's not a thing. That's just a thing the players say so they can get away with cheating. Usually boys do it to girls, and they did it to me a couple of times, and it hurts like hell, but you get over it.
I see.
You know, it's not, well, it is that bad, and it really hurts like a knife to your little heart, but...
That's not what I would say. That's not how I would describe the way I feel.
Oh, so you're fine about it anyway?
Yes.
You're just really, really mad.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Why would someone do that?
Well, I can't...
Why would Rouge want to do that?
Did she have another boyfriend? Wait a minute! Hold on a second!
What?
I am forgetting something very important here!
What?
You were gonna marry Sally! What kind of boyfriend do you call yourself?
One who was told that everything that ever happened to me was perfectly
Hey,
normal.
now hold on a second. You couldn't have cared about her that much. You weren't torn up enough not to marry another girl.
But we weren't married yet.
What difference does that make?
It would make a big difference if you had been led to believe that anything means nothing if two people are unmarried.
Now, who would believe something as stupid as that? I do not believe you. You've been a player as well, haven't you? I know exactly your type. It's always the handsome ones. You know, you can never trust a good-looking man. That's what my mama always told me. She said that's what the truth was. You couldn't trust the good-looking ones because they'll cheat, and the ugly ones will cheat as well. So that kind of became a moot point, but...
Sonia.
Yes!
Do you know how many years I've been alive?
I think it was something like 50, but it's not quite like that.
I was in stasis for 50 years with no form of consciousness, like being in a coma.
Right, and that's why you're not, like, old, but you're
And
like...
I don't remember anything from before I was presumed dead. I have been alive for around 3 or 4 years.
Oh, thank you, Sheldon. Timing. Also, Shadow, you should know immediately after you moved, Alvarez tried to go straight back to Knuckles. That guy who wouldn't stop hitting me up? You guys got problems!
That's the guy who wouldn't stop hitting you up. I didn't know that
Who
was
the heck
happening,
even
but I'm
is
not
he?
even surprised. He's Knuckles.
So she was cheating. But you cheated as well, so what difference does it make? If neither one of you is loyal to each other, why does it matter?
What if I was told several things were normal that weren't normal?
Like what?
And now I don't have any conceptualization of how normal people behave.
Like, ask me.
Would you count yourself as a normal person? Never mind, you're more normal than Rouge.
I mean, I don't want to hurt her feelings. Oh, thank you. Megan, he's got a girlfriend now. Oh, this Knuckles person, that would explain why he stopped calling me, whoever the heck he is.
Good for him, I don't care. I'm going to ask you a question. As a normal person, would you say that everyone, with no exceptions, would find it perfectly normal to... Oh my god. Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Sally and Rouge both lied to Shadow about their relationships. It does actually make sense now that Shadow is being more aggressive.
Well, what did they lie about? I don't understand.
Sonia, as a normal person without a political agenda to turn islands into Spagonian outer region territories, would you say that it is perfectly normal and something every person on the Earth would accept as normal to live with someone and go as far as what is referred to as second base for whatever reason?
I don't want to know the details.
And that does not mean anything if you are unmarried. Would you, if you are a normal person, would you say that anything up to and including this so-called second base region
That's just an opinion. I don't know.
means absolutely nothing,
My God,
and
you know
everyone would think
I don't
that?
want to know. I didn't need to know that you kind of be, you know?
But would you say that you, as a normal person, consider everything, up to and including that, totally meaningless in every possible
It
context?
really depends on the opinion. Personally, I'm not that kind of girl.
But I need to know what the average normal person thinks.
I don't know. Everybody's different. It's about finding your own opinion.
How can I be normal if I don't know what normal people think?
You have your own opinion.
No, I need to know what normal people think.
Thank you, Elliot. Nothing went on with him, Sonia. He's saying something else. Shadow only considered her a friend. He was hurt by Rush for lying to him. She manipulated him since they met. He's hurt. Well,
Elliot
yes
Wilbur,
and no.
the nothing you were referring to was, as far as I am now gathering, according to the vast majority of people, not nothing. Sonia, I am starting to believe that what I
I'm
have
starting
been
to think
led
I need to get
believe-
out of here.
I am starting to believe that what I have been led to believe is totally normal and societally acceptable behavior is actually incredibly unhealthy for everyone's mental health.
It's really a matter of opinion. It depends what you wanted. I mean, do you really... Okay. I'm gonna answer this stupid here. I'm gonna hate myself because you're gonna give me a disgusting answer or you're gonna get mad. Do you ever really want to be with her?
As in live with her?
No, as in like... I know you don't have parents to take her home to, but is she really the kind of girl you want to take home to your parents?
I don't have parents.
But if you did, would you take her to them?
I have no concept of what having parents is like.
Parents typically want someone who's an upstanding person with morals and dresses
Sonia,
like
this may be...
a respectable person.
Sonia, I don't know if you can look at me the same way after I say this, but the closest thing I have to a parent is Rouge.
Oh God. Oh God. You just made that so weird. What? No, I can't.
And you would call yourself a normal person and you think that's weird. Which illuminates the fact that normal people think this thing that isn't normal. But I have been led to believe that it is!
Okay, that's fine. You do what you want. You're gonna go now. You're just gonna go.
Sonia, wait! We have a donation.
Oh, so we do.
Thank you, Mephiles the Dark. Did you consider that Rouge is messed up because of her mom raising
We
her?
have to assume.
Sonia,
We
we have another donation.
Shadow, would you have introduced Rouge to Maria and Gerald?
Child of the Moon.
Are those your parents?
They were two humans.
Can we just pretend for a second like you're taking her home to them and you can pretend like...
Professor Gerald Robotnik was the man who created me.
So he's basically your dad, okay.
Maria Robotnik was his granddaughter. I barely remember them.
Okay. So what?
I barely remember anything before Rouge.
In principle, is Rouge the kind of person you take home?
Professor Gerald was very old even 50 years ago. He would be dead by now.
If he was still,
He would be dead before Rouge was even born.
Thank you, Reveille and Leo. So you have to understand, Shadow is practically a child who was raised by a woman that wanted him to be her trophy boyfriend that only listened to her. I'm sorry.
So now that you see that my mind has been awakened to how weird my life is, I am very conflicted.
Okay, I mean, thank you, Lionel. Can y'all just kiss already? We already did! He got very forward, and I see now why, because you have no boundaries.
Could you describe a boundary to me? Rouge repeatedly stated that boundaries are stupid and she doesn't have them.
I believe that. Thank you, Megan. So you should not be mad at her, hate her mom. Well, that, you think about it,
Her mom did not lie to me about what normal behavior is, with full understanding that I had no point of reference except what she said!
Thank you, Elliot. Sonia, don't give up on him. He's trying to improve. Well, okay, I'll try. Thank you, Child of the Moon. Also, Shadow might be low-key a bit autistic. I'm starting to think that.
That's unlikely.
Okay, whatever you say. Thank you, Lockjaw. Shadow, you have plans to date Sonia in the future. Not right now he doesn't, because he's not allowed to right now, because you need to get over all of this!
So how should I do that?
Well, if you don't even like Rouge, why don't you just cut her out your life?
We work together.
You couldn't ask to work with somebody else?
No.
Well, you can just try and avoid her work. I saw your robot said your team is disbanded anyway.
Am I not normal? On a social level?
I'm not gonna be as harsh as to say that. I'm just gonna say that you probably...
Would you describe me as normal?
No, I'm gonna ask a better question. Do you think Rouge is a toxic person?
What are the parameters for social toxicity? I was told that toxic people...
Creating problems and hurting people's feelings on a regular basis.
I
with no apologies.
I was led to believe that being called a toxic person was something that people just said to try and hate on people who were better than them.
That's something Rouge said, isn't it?
Yes!
Someone makes a very good point here, and I don't even want to read it out. I don't want the details. I don't even want to know, Jumper TV. If I ask that question, I'm opening a can of worms.
That's fine if you don't want to ask any more questions.
I just think that maybe if you think that Rouge is a toxic person, and she totally is, by the way, that maybe you should cut her out your life.
So you're saying toxic people are real?
Yes! And she probably, most likely, definitely is one.
Again, I was led to believe that only haters called people toxic.
No. No, that's not true. Sometimes it's true.
And how does one...
You just cut toxic people out of your life.
How does one define whether someone is actually toxic or the haters are calling them toxic?
Well, you have to just see what other people are saying. Like, is everybody else saying Rouge is toxic and she's the only one who says she isn't?
Yes, but I was led to believe that those were haters.
Well, possibly. She's very beautiful, so probably that as well, but... If even men were saying she's toxic, then she probably is.
I at one point did receive a text from Knuckles telling me to get away from Rouge.
Like in a jealous way, a possessive way, or I can't believe I'm asking this.
No, this was after relations broke down between them. I can read it for you. Oh, dear God. Hi, Shadow Man. I know you are a dumb shit guy. Flying monkey man for Rouge. And do what she says. But you gotta get away from her, man. Like, legit. Life has been way better since I cut out the tumor, my guy. You should just try it, man. Anyway, I tried to press the send button, but it started a new line. Oh no. Shit. This is getting long. Okay, bye. Just cut her out your life, bro. Still hate you, bye.
Okay, well, that's a little different. It's a little unusual. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Elliot. Rose basically groomed Shadow since they met. Also, he suffered severe head trauma and emotional trauma in the past. That's why he's so easily manipulated. Okay, this is all a problem. Yeah, you should cut her out your life.
The head trauma.
Knuckles is right.
The head trauma has not affected me in any way.
But Knuckles is right. You should cut this person out of your life. You know, from my experience with her, she's not very nice. She stole my things.
But I don't want to do that.
Well, she's a horrible person who's treated you like garbage. Why not? Just because she's pretty? There's other pretty girls.
No, because I can't imagine life without her.
Shadow, believe me, she's not the only pretty girl.
No. I said I can't imagine life without her, as in I don't know what life would be like without her in it.
Way better! Don't tell her I ever said this, by the way. If you do choose to keep talking to her, I never said any of this.
But that would guarantee that I can never get back to my routine.
It's all about your routine.
I don't like things changing, Sonia.
And that's why you tolerated everything with her the whole time. Not because you ever really liked her.
It's more complicated than that, Sonia.
Listen, Shadow, either you don't love her, and then you just need to make a new routine, or you do, and you need to get over it.
I see.
She clearly doesn't love you.
That word wasn't ever used.
Well, there you go.
What should I do?
You should cut her out of your life, Shadow. I say this as a
How
friend.
does one do that?
You just stop returning her calls, you stop seeing her, you stop looking at her social media.
I haven't been doing any of those things.
Then you've already done it. You just need to give it some time. Get out, meet new people.
I don't like meeting new people.
Well, maybe we could go and hit the town and go and get some coffee, talk to people. I'm great at talking to people.
Would it be weird if you sat in on the Tinder dates the doctor is forcing me to go on?
Yes, Shadow, that would be weird.
On the women?
That would be extremely weird. They will not like that.
By all means, according to the way I have been living my life, and the assumptions that I have been living it with, that would not have been that weird.
I'm not even gonna ask. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Yep, there's some things I really don't want to know about you, Shadow, and that's one of them.
That's fine. You're allowed to not know things about me.
Good, because I'm feeling right now I know everything about you, and it's extremely uncomfortable.
Why?
There's some things a girl doesn't want to know, Shadow.
I see.
There's some things a girl doesn't want to know.
Omega is sad.
I don't know why a robot would ever feel sad about anything. That's a little
I
weird.
don't know why a robot wants to murder its own creator, but that's just Omega.
Well, I can't tell you what to do with a robot, but I can tell you need to cut Rouge out of your life. Do you think you can do that?
But that'll make Omega more sad.
Don't you agree that she has messed you up beyond all reason?
Omega will be more sad if I never speak to her again.
But you'll be more sad if you do. Why don't you just find a new teammate? There has to be someone else at work.
Are you saying I should host tryouts?
Yes, that's a great way to meet new people. And it's an icebreaker.
I see. So,
Well, clearly you never really cared about her anyway. It was all just about your stupid routine, right? You don't love her. I mean, there's nothing to love.
how would you describe love?
Shadow, what kind of question is that?
What would that feel like? How would I determine whether I love something or not if I had previously been living in an environment where that word is not used for anything except memes?
Okay, well, it's like a warm feeling, like you're coming home. Like when you love someone, they feel like
Like the satisfaction of your morning routine.
maybe, but it feels like you're home when you're with them. You're extremely comfortable. And you don't even have to say anything because you're just happy to be together.
That description makes this more confusing to me.
Oh no, Shadow, no!
Thank you, not Mario. Shadow, do you buy the motorcycle for Sonia? Do you want a motorcycle?
No, that's okay, thank you. No need. I don't need gifts.
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. Cut her out of your life, Shadow. Rouge is awful. Yes, she is.
I mean, she's a toxic person who's probably been made toxic by toxic people herself. But she's not willing to better herself, so she'll be cut out of Shadow's life, hopefully.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. Perhaps after the forced Tinder dates, I should suggest the boss send Shadow to mandatory therapy.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I do.
I'll want it in writing from a court before I step foot in a doctor's office.
Okay.
I'm not doing that unless I have to.
Well, it sounds like you might have to.
I have my limits, Doctor. If you're watching this, and
Okay,
I know
I
you
want to say,
are,
I think it's a wonderful idea. Shadow, you really need to get over her. It's not gonna work. She's not gonna change. You just need to get over her. I'm sorry.
I need to get over Rouge.
Yeah. Move on. It's not gonna work.
Would you say that most people would agree that
Yes.
it's never going to work?
Yes, most people would agree. They just say that she's so
Would
pretty.
that be a normal opinion?
But that's why you won't let her go. There's other pretty girls.
Would normal people agree that it's not going to work?
Yes!
And that's a normal opinion.
It's a common opinion, I think.
I see.
Except for some of the guys in this chat room here who just like her because she's beautiful.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, probably yeah, because she's beautiful and she's confident.
Are those not positive qualities?
No, they're very positive, obviously.
I am beautiful.
Yes?
And that is a positive thing.
Yes, of course it's a positive
Thank you, Damari.
thing.
Why don't you find a hobby to do, Shadow? I already have a hobby. I collect guns.
Okay.
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. Sorry, Sonia, for forcing this. Hope you
No,
understand.
I think you've been very good. I think this has been very productive. I think you're finally seeing some things. And I'm gonna explain to you that because she's very beautiful, she can get away with not being so beautiful on the inside, you know?
But for hobbies, what would you suggest?
I mean, look at this simp right here. Engineer Tails, I love Mother. Engineer Tails, why do you like her so much?
Yes, why?
Because she's beautiful.
Is that Engineer Tails' answer?
I know the truth. It's because she's beautiful and nothing else.
I see. Now that I'm not doing things or going to places with Rouge, I seem to have more time. I can't just collect guns all the time because I won't have space for all of them.
Exactly. Thank you, Flame King. Rose
So
is
maybe
pretty.
I do need a hobby.
But she's a horrible girlfriend. She's not even a girlfriend. She's just a horrible person. Thank you,
Rouge has
Megan.
never been anyone's girlfriend. She has made that very clear.
Rose is starting to change. She left Nux alone. I don't know any context for that.
I've been told just today that he apparently has a girlfriend.
Well, there's Engineer Tails right there. Beautiful, funny, always knows what to say. They just like her because she believes in herself and she's beautiful. It's very simple. And then she gets away with being horrible.
Would you define that as perfectly reasonable, though?
No. She should be beautiful and nice.
But is it not reasonable that she gets away with not being nice?
No!
Why is that not reasonable?
Because everybody should be nice, including you, mister. Just because you're so good looking, girls let anything slide with you doesn't mean it's okay. And what I mean to say is by that I
What are people letting slide with me?
Is that a serious question right now?
What are people letting slide with me?
Everything you just said?
Well, I didn't write it down. I can't exactly review it.
I mean, it's literally recorded. You can.
I don't watch these streams.
You can do.
I don't watch these.
And you get somebody here saying you're so mean. Thank you, Omega.
Thank you, Omega. Shadow, join me at the firing range for some stress relief. I will.
Yeah, okay, back to old familiar favorites. Yeah, okay, Shadow, go back to Rouge. Say you're sorry and you're happy.
No, I cannot go back to living with Rouge.
Exactly, because it's terrible. Thank you, Elliot. Shadow should be nicer to Sonia. She's a friend. Thank you, he should.
We are friends.
Yes, but you should listen to me because I'm trying to help you. Thank you, CC Charles. I almost forgot everyone. Say hi to Sarah Henderson. Well, hi, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah Henderson.
At least make up. Well, he can't. Omega, listen. He can't just make up with someone who's treated him horribly. She should apologize. Omega, arrange for her to apologize.
The way to fix the situation would be for Rouge to have never done the things she has done. And that's impossible, Omega. For reasons I don't feel I should have to explain.
Well, in total fairness, it's not like you're a total angel either.
What have I done wrong?
I'm sure plenty.
Name one thing.
I mean, you were dragging this whole thing into a marriage with Sally. I mean, what was that about?
Only because I was told that that would be fine.
Shadow, there's no way you actually thought that would be fine.
That's what I was told.
Did you ever ask Sally?
I was told that never mentioning it to Sally would also be fine.
Oh, come on. There's no way you believe that. You just wanted to. No, past a certain point, Shadow, you can't just say, I don't know anything. I'm just an innocent little baby. You can't
What
just
are
do
you
it for...
saying?
I'm saying that's not fair. I'm saying that's not fair to Sally, and I know she hurt both of us a lot. But you didn't know she'd do that at the time.
Actually, for quite some time, I had a hunch she was going to.
And you're unbelievable. Okay, you have been a bad person as well, mister, and it's time for you to change. You can't just beat random people up. You can't just try to kill people. Are you kidding? It's enough. I wasn't going to say anything because, honestly, I've been a little scared. But I have to stand up for something
well, I'm not
here.
going to kill you.
Well, I hope not. Thank you, Megan.
Nephilis the Dark.
Wait,
if you
what
need
you
a
say?
hobby, try collecting stuff other than guns. I don't want to collect things other than guns. I only collect guns. And I cannot have several different collections. This is not a big enough apartment to collect several different things. I will not have space.
You need to be a better person, and I think cutting out Roach from your life is the best way to do it, okay? You want my opinion? I gave it.
I see.
Happy?
Thank you, Rebel Lion Leo. Shadow, you have a very skewed view on life, relationships, and everything. My advice, get out in the world and learn more about it, and what it means to live as a normal person.
I agree! That's exactly what he should do.
I see.
Are you gonna do it?
What would a normal person do on a weekend?
Stop asking that and just do something.
But whatever I pick probably won't be normal.
Well, stop yelling at me for a start.
That's how I talk.
Well, it's not anymore.
I see.
It's rude. Normal people don't yell every other word for no reason.
So would normal people spend an entire weekend going nowhere and hanging out in an apartment with Rouge? I assume not.
And when you say hanging out, I'm assuming the worst here. That is not an invitation to tell me anything.
What would the worst be?
I don't want to talk about this.
What
I
is
don't.
this
I
worst
don't.
that
I
you are
don't.
assuming?
I'm going. I'm going to leave if you don't stop right now.
But I don't know what you're saying.
Oh my god! I can't do this anymore.
Sonia, you are offering me the opportunity to become better and more normal. I am trying to accept your kindness.
I'm
But if I
trying
don't
to show
understand
you
what you tell me...
kindness. Oh, that's actually a very good idea.
Thank you, Mephiles the Dark. You could get a pet, Shadow, like a cat.
We should get you a chow.
I don't want a chow.
We're gonna get you a chow anyway. I'll do some research into getting a pet. That'll be good for you. I think that's a great idea.
Sonia,
Yes.
if I am to properly execute your advice on how to be a better person, then I need to know what you are even telling me.
I don't even know anymore, Shadow. You just gotta
What
take...
is the worst?
Oh, gosh. Why do I have... I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. It's not my responsibility.
I didn't say you were.
It's not my responsibility to educate you. Thank you, Rebel Lion Leo. You just need to figure it out as you go and be willing to fail or learn what's normal or not. Thank you! Exactly!
But failure isn't... I don't fail at things.
Thank you, Elliot. Shadow is an idiot and naive, Sonia. Sorry, Shadow. How can you be so naive and close in that way with someone like Rouge? It doesn't make any sense.
As in living with someone.
Yeah, and more. Shadow, I was brought up as a lady. I'm not like Rouge. I won't just talk about anything.
That makes this very inconvenient because I am trying to recondition myself from someone who would talk about anything.
Well, normal people don't do that, let me tell you.
But then I will never be able to find out what was normal or not normal about things she told me about certain subjects.
Thank you, not Mario. The ultimate life form deserves the ultimate girlfriend. Maybe they can make one of them in a lab, like Frankenstein's bride.
No, wait.
No!
No, but I am somewhat similar to the creation that Victor Frankenstein produced in Mary Shelley's original novel.
I mean, you're a lot smarter. The thing, I saw the movie, it's like...
No, the movie isn't anything like the novel. The novel is actually good.
Well, I don't read books.
You should.
I'm not very good at it. I'm not that smart.
Victor Frankenstein's creation was incredibly smart and beautiful, much like myself. However...
He was not beautiful in the movie.
Again, in the book he was. He was exceptionally beautiful.
Never mind, you seem very interested in...
And I am somewhat like the creature that Victor Frankenstein created in Frankenstein. Because Victor Frankenstein had no ethics and no qualms about playing God, much like my own creator.
You know, Shadow, there's no wonder you have so many problems, and I'm thankful your creator made you so beautiful, because really, what else do you have right now?
But the creature decided that Victor needed to make him a bride so as not to curse him to be alone in his perfect existence.
That's definitely not what happened in the movie. Thank you, Honey the Cat. You know, Shadow, maybe you should work for me and be a model. You would work very well in my clothing line. Well, I'm sure he'd be a beautiful model. You probably sell like a lot more clothes, but I'm sure he's gonna say no.
I will consider your offer, Honey the Cat. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah, you're like Frankenstein, the beautiful version from the book. Got
Yes.
it?
And are you saying that I shouldn't try to be one with society and instead I should try and have someone...
No! That's the opposite! That's a bad thing, you idiot!
I was just trying to understand what you were saying.
That's what somebody else said. You need the ultimate girlfriend, and I was joking! I was being sarcastic!
Well, I'm just trying to assess the
Which I'm quickly
situation.
learning is a very bad idea. Thank you, Elliot. If Shadow had a goal, would that help him be better? Okay, you're gonna have a goal. Stop saying out-of-pocket stuff!
That doesn't seem like something I have to work towards. That seems like maintenance.
I'm done.
I have to constantly not say out-of-pocket things. Meanwhile, I believe what Elliot Wilbur meant was some kind of goal to build towards.
Okay. Okay, build towards this. Stop talking to Rouge. Cut her out your life completely. She's done nothing for you. Nothing at all.
Just to be 100% clear, you don't think that I should have some kind of biological experiment created? I just wanted to be 100% clear on that.
No! That's ridiculous!
Just as long as we understand each other.
Yes. And just as long as you understand, you're completely shallow.
What?
I said it. I'm not gonna apologize.
But why did you say it?
Because name one thing you even like about Rouge. That isn't
She's
something
funny.
physical. Yeah, okay, fine, she's funny, she's hilarious, but she's also very mean. Name something of meaning. What good thing has she ever done for you? Thank you, Rebel Lion Leo. Sonia, Shadow is hopeless. You're better off letting him think he knows better, just like Rouge taught him. Yeah, obviously. I agree.
Rouge would buy me the foods that I eat.
What are you talking about?
There are very few foods that I am comfortable eating.
Are you like allergic?
No, I just don't like many things.
Well, you gotta try different things. It's like good
I have
for you.
tried many things and I don't like them.
Thank you, Demarley. I think the main problem with Shadow needs to learn the concept of sarcasm and jokes. That will work best for him. Okay,
I know what a joke is. The monster from the original book was described as hideous. What book did you read? What book did you read, Digital Viper?
Okay, there don't need to be like so hateful in your tone.
No, this is Digital Viper.
That's the person.
Thank you, someone. You should join my crew, Shadow. I'd be able to come once Eggman to give her you decent missions.
I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think you're trying to say you'll be able to give better missions than Eggman.
What crew is it?
I mean, you're called someone. You're not really
What crew is it, someone?
very trustworthy.
But anyway, as I was saying, Digital Viper needs to be educated.
You need to be educated.
Victor Frankenstein's creation in the original novel Frankenstein
Shadow,
was
stop.
beautiful aside from his horrifying eyes.
I don't think anybody cares.
Do you not care?
No.
I see.
Thank you, Megan. Shadow Bears tell you Jet is now dating Elise. I
don't
have
know
no
those people.
idea who they are, but thank
oh,
you.
right, Jet,
Good
the
for
pretty
them.
bird.
I'm very happy for them. Thank you, Elliot. Sonia, I know you like him. Don't give up on him. If I was giving up Elliot, I'd be gone. Here I am trying my best. Thank you, CC. What the hell? No, join my crew, Shadow. I'm thinking any crew is better than Rouge's.
Well, what kind of crew is yours, and what kind of crew is someone's? The appearance of the creature made Frankenstein abandon him. That's like the whole plot. No, Digital Viper. He admired his magnificent work until his creature opened its eyes, and he was horrified by the uncanny nature of them, and that's why he ran away.
I don't actually care.
It's classic literature.
We got 2 donations. Moving on.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. What food do you like, Shadow? And something to do is try one new food every day.
Why don't you try one new food every single day?
I don't want to.
Why not?
The foods I eat are coffee beans, chicken
Hold
nuggets.
on. Coffee bean is not food.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is to me.
No, it's not.
I eat coffee beans. I eat chicken nuggets. I eat charred, well-done steak.
What?
I eat name-brand Cheerios with no milk. I eat burnt white toast. I eat only the regular Oreos. I will not eat thin Oreos or double-stuffed Oreos. I eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I eat chewy bacon, not crisp. And I eat dark chocolate, 70% cocoa minimum.
You're kidding, right? That's.
Those are the things that I eat.
Shadow, that's bizarre.
Yes. And it hasn't been indulged all
Half
this
of those
time, my
things
Rouge.
aren't even like real food.
They are all food.
She burns your steak. I don't believe you.
I burn my own steak. I don't need someone to make my steaks for me. I'm very
But she
capable.
pours the cereal?
I am capable of burning my own steak and pouring my own name-brand Cheerios. I am not a child.
Thank you, Neo Metalsonic. Perhaps I should intervene. Shadow, go take Sonia on a date. A nice walk at night, dinner, movie. Learn what it means to be alive. Anything. Thank you. That's... Yeah, sure, why not?
Would you like to go on a date?
No, I would like to take you to the pet store.
Where they sell chow.
Yeah, and hamsters and goldfish.
I don't want a hamster or a goldfish.
Or we're getting you a chow. Thank you, CC Turles. We are privateers. Sometimes engaging in battles. Well, no. I think he doesn't need any more of that. Thank you. Thank you, Elliot. Shadow, if you aren't careful, you're gonna lose Sonia. I'm still here. We're gonna go to the pet store.
To buy a chow.
To look at them and consider. We're not gonna buy today. We're not buying today. We're gonna look at all the pets, ask the people at the store a lot of questions, and get to know them.
Get to know the people at the store.
No, the pets, but the people at the store maybe as well.
I see. Thank you, Rebel Lion Leo. Shadow, only children eat just the things they like and won't eat anything else. You are, in fact, a child.
And, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get you something else to eat, like something crazy like a hamburger and fries.
I don't need a diverse diet in micro or macronutrition. My body is perfect.
That's not the point.
I can produce my own amino acids.
Do you want to look normal or not? Normal people don't only eat charred steak and Cheerios with no milk.
I also eat coffee beans.
Let's get something really wild and get McDonald's. If you don't like that, you don't like anything.
Rouge doesn't like McDonald's. She says it's bad.
Yes, it is bad for you, but it tastes good. Let's just level
No,
it.
it's not about being bad for you. She said it tastes bad. That's why she goes to
Then
Chick-fil-A.
we'll do Wendy's.
Thank you, Goku. Shadow, you want to fight in the near future? Yes. Thank you, CC Turles. Guess Sonia is your mom now. No.
I'm gonna call myself a guide.
Thank you, Loco Stick. Shadow, you should listen to Sonia. Her mom did a phenomenal job in
Thank
raising her.
you.
You should be a psychiatrist. You're pretty good at helping people with their problems. And last thing, you're pretty too. Don't sell yourself
Well,
short.
thank you. I don't know about that. I'm not exactly pretty like Rouge is, but I like to think I'm a better person.
Why do you think you're not pretty?
I mean, it's all relative. I'm not exactly a stunner like your roommate, but you know, I'm okay.
It seems very down on yourself.
It's okay. I don't hate myself or anything.
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. Sonia, you are pretty and kind. You got this, princess.
Oh, well, thank you. You're very kind. Everyone here's a real flatterer.
So we're going to...
We're going to the pet store, McDonald's. Nothing crazy. Normal things that normal people do for fun.
Fine, the pet store McDonald's.
Yes.
Are we doing that now?
Yes, we're doing that now.
Now is it immediately or now as in...
Oh, you don't like McDonald's fries? Tangle says you don't like McDonald's fries. We can do Wendy's. We can do Wendy's. I don't mind.
I've only ever tried the fries from McDonald's and I didn't like them.
Well, we'll do Wendy's. We'll do
They were
Wendy's.
soft.
Okay, well, you might not like fries at all then, but we're gonna try some stuff. Or we can do Cheesecake Factory or Taco Bell. I don't actually care.
I don't think I would like cheesecake.
They have everything there. It's not
But it's
just cheese.
Cheesecake Factory.
Five Guys! Yeah, let's go with Five Guys. You can't go wrong.
Why is it called Five Guys?
I don't know. You worry too much about the details. I don't
Seems
worry
like an
about
important
details,
information.
Shadow. Thank you, James. You like Taco Bell. I actually am okay with Taco Bell.
I have never been to Taco Bell.
It's pretty good.
Do they serve soft things there only?
No, they have crunchy tacos. Thank you, Elliot. Shad, do you think Sonia is pretty? I said so before.
Yes.
Thank you. It's okay. I don't need to be flattered. It's okay.
You need to try McDonald's fries when they're fresh from the grill. They're delicious and hot.
Let's do them all. Let's do a fries tour.
No, McDonald's fries are cold.
Shadow, I tell you what, for entertainment...
Rouge ate her meal, and then she said she didn't want the fries, and she gave them to me.
They went cold
And
when
they
she
were
was...
cold.
They went cold in the time it took her to eat her burger. And why was she eating McDonald's if she doesn't like it?
I never did find that out.
I don't understand what you want. Let's just try everything. We're gonna try a little bit of everything. I got a bunch of money with me to spend. I just got my allowance. Let's just spend some money.
It's fine, I'll spend the money. I have a job.
Okay, let's go get some food. And look at the pets. And forget any of this ever happened. And stop thinking about everything you're upset about.
Fine.
Well, okay, is that it?
We'll go do that now.
Thank you, Elliot. Not flattering, Sonia. It's true, you're beautiful. Well, thank you. I mean...
Be that as it may, we need to leave now.
Why?
To go to the pet store.
It's not closing
And
right
get
now.
fast food.
But yeah, we can go. We can go. Just relax. Rule number 1 around me. You gotta relax.
What feeling am I looking for? For relaxation.
Just being easy. Just taking it easy. Taking it in. Having fun. You eat the fry. You enjoy the fry. You look at the pets. You think they're cute. You pet them a little. Very simple. Thank you, mysterious preacher. Shadow, listen to Sonia and look for guidance in the classics. Maybe some of their characteristics and themes might give you insight of societal norms. No, Child the Moon, I don't eat at Sonic. It's a restaurant, don't freak out.
Why is there a restaurant named after your brother?
It's not. Pretty
Seems
sure
unlikely that's a coincidence.
it's older than him. If anybody's named after Sonic,
Why
the
is he
restaurant
named after a restaurant?
Well, he's not. It's just a nickname.
He said that was his real name. He's always told me that was his real name.
Well, you really thought our mother named us Sonic and Sonia?
My name is Shadow. I lived with a woman called Rouge.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about one letter difference.
I thought that was a coincidence.
No. Well, yes, it is. But, well, let's just go. I don't want to talk about my brother.
What's his real name?
He doesn't like to talk about it. Let's go. See you guys. Thanks for the support.
I can't call him a made-up name. What's his real name?
I'm not talking about. Let's go look at some pets.